So today, my dear student, we are going to study another video. We are going to study about the law of variable proportionality, law of variable ratio, or law of variable proportion. Right. So we are going to study. This is my second video on this topic. So this is for class 11. So you already know that I am Alok Brave from Ambuja Public School. Right. So very good morning to you. So I welcome you this morning to watch this video and law of variable proportion chapter 5, class 11. Right. So first of all we will discuss what is law of variable proportion. Right. So this law is applicable only in short period. Applicable in short period. So short period is a time. Short period is a time in which only one factor is variable. Only one variable factor exists. That is labor. Other factors are constant. Other factors are constant. So this is the basics of law of variable proportion. Then my dear student, this law of variable proportion exists only in short period of time, or short run you can say, right, which is not more than of 1 year. So in this period, labor is only variable factor. Reason because population always increases. Other three factors are, that is why land, capital and entrepreneur is remain constant. Their size, their number cannot increase. Their number cannot be increased at any period of time. They can be increased in the long run only, especially entrepreneur. Right? See, land is fixed. It cannot be increased or decreased. Capital, it is difficult to create. It is difficult to accumulate. So these three in short period. So these three factors are, my dear student, remain constant in the, short period, and one factor, labor, is variable. So my dear, we can say law of variable proportion. Law of variable proportion states that when one factor is increased if state that when one factor is increased, then in the beginning MP increases, MP rises. MP rises then it starts falling. It starts falling, and if further fixed factor increases, then it becomes negative. It becomes right. So when fixed factors are increased in combination of one variable factor is increased in combination of fixed factor, then in the beginning NP increases, right? Then further the fixed factor remain constant, and variable factor increase more. Then my dear student, output start falling, productivity start falling, right? See, then if further producer or business from enterprise increases labor variable factor, then the output will start declining. It will become, and because NP becomes negative. So there are three stages of law of proportionality. First stage states increasing return. Increasing return to factor. Then second stage states diminishing return. Lastly, negative. To factor. So these are the three stages. We will discuss these three stages as well as, right? First, I want to prove it has some assumption. It has some assumption. The first assumption is that short period, applicable only in short period. Short period. Number second, labor units are homogeneous. Number third, right, homogeneous unit of labor. One factor is variable and other factors remain constant. Other factors remain constant. Technology. Assumptions. Applicability. So there are four assumptions, or you can say reason to applicable when it can apply. So these are four, right? First is homogeneous units of labor, or you can say labor units are homogeneous, short period, right? Short period I can write here. One, short period applicable in short period. Third, labor units are homogeneous. Fourth, one factor is variable, and others are constant. So these are the four main assumptions of this law. Now we can prove this law with the help of table and diagram. We can prove this law with the help of table and diagram. With the help of table and diagram. So, to make understanding more clear, I am going to draw one very small table and diagram. Table, units, MDP or MT, TPP or TPP. Now see, my dear student, there are 6 units, right? I try to make this table shorter and shorter, right? So that your diagram should not be very long. So, my dear student, in this table, there are number of units I have taken up 6. When first unit of labor is employed, it produces 4 units. It produces 4 marginal. It produces 4 units of a product. That is called marginal productivity. Now, when second unit of the labor is employed, it produces 10. Right? See, when we add both, then TP becomes 14. Earlier it was 4. Then, as soon as we employ the third unit's marginal productivity, it becomes 6. Now start declining. MP start declining from this point. MP start declining from 6 onward, third unit. From here, it is declining from third unit, 6. It becomes 20. Then fourth unit of labor. Fourth unit of labor is employed. it produces only 2 units of good, that is its MP, right? 2. So total units, total production becomes 22. When further 5th unit of labor is employed, it produces 0. It produces 0 number of production. So MP, its MP becomes 0 and total production remain same. And here TP is also maximum. TP is also maximum. When 6th unit of output is employed by the firm, then what happens? Output, instead of increasing, it becomes negative, that is decrease up to 20 because MP has become negative. So there are 3 stages. In first stage is relation. MP is rising and TP is also rising or increasing. Now in second stage, right, MP is falling, TP is also declining at diminishing rate. At diminishing rate. Now, in the last stage, MP is negative and TP start falling or declining or decreasing, whatever you want to write. So these are the 3 stages of law of variable proportion, my dear student. Then we can prove it with the help of one diagram also, right? I am taking 4 difference. 4, 8, 12, 9. I have to take more difference. my dear student, according to table and diagram, right, in the beginning when 1 unit is employed of the labor, MP is increasing by 4 units and TP is also 4. As soon as, my dear student, second unit of labor is employed, then MP becomes 10 and TP becomes 14, right? That is the first stage. MP is rising at very high rate and TP is also increasing. This is shown here at, this is the first point, this is the first stage which is shown here, right? This is first stage. Both in both diagram you can see through MP and AP that this is first stage, right? K point is here for a very important point, that is called as inflection point. That is called as inflection point. This inflection point state change of stage. Change of state when we enter from first stage to second stage, that is called as inflection point. This is the inflection point. So my dear student, right, as soon as the third unit of output is produced, that is 6. That is 6, right? The third unit of output is employed, it produces only 6 units and P is 6. So TP becomes 20, then fourth unit it produces MP becomes 2, and then total productive becomes 22. Then fifth unit, then my dear student, it becomes 22. Again constant 0. Fifth unit of labor does not produce anything, and MP remains 0 and total product remain same. So this is a stage in which MP is falling and TP is also declining at diminishing rate. In this stage, in first stage, MP is rising and TP is also rising at increasing rate. I will add here increasing rate, right? See, but in second stage, the rate of MP is falling, the rate of decline is diminishing in TP because of MP is falling. Then in final stage, MP is 6. MP is minus 2, 6 unit. When the final 6 unit of output is employed, your labor is employed, or you can say variable factor is employed, then MP becomes minus 2. Minus 2, it means TP has declined because the reason is relation MP is negative. As a result, C, TP start falling, because we know very well summation MP is equal to TP. As MP will behave, TP will also behave. This is third, this is second stage in the diagram. This is second stage in the diagram. First stage ends at second unit, and then second stage ends at fifth. Here MP is 0. Here MP is 0. MP is equal to 0. So this is end of second stage. In the third stage, MP becomes negative, and it crosses the x-axis bar and it is going down. So these are the 3 stages of my dear student, law of variable proportion or law of variable proportionality, you can also call it. You can call it law of variable ratio. So thank you, my dear student. Your chapter 5th is complete, right? So we will discuss next chapters, next video, right? Okay, good day.